Hi, families. This is Mrs. Peters, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about at-home assignments now that we've gone to hybrid. So, as we know, kids are in school 2 days and then home for three. And it is amazing to have kids in the classroom where I can actually see their work and I can interact with them. Super helpful. But it is a challenge to think that I don't see them. Like when I sent my A group home today, Tuesday afternoon, like I'm not going to see them for 5 days. And I feel like that at home work is even more critical than what it was before. And I am going to, and I have been talking to my students about the importance of the work they do at home and that it really is not optional. I know last semester, starting early November, I really started to reinforce with my kids the importance of their assignments. And we started celebrating those kids that are really consistently getting them done. And I did see better effort. But it looks like we maybe need to kind of go back to that with a few kids. I think the change to a different model is different for them. And so I will be supporting them as much as possible from school. But I also am going to need support from home. And I wanted to let you know and show you a little bit about where several of our assignments are landing. And it is in an app or a program called EdPuzzle. And what EdPuzzle allows us to do is create an instructional video so we can actually provide your student with some instruction at home. And then we can insert along the way kind of questions, kind of check for understanding. And so I think we'll use them at least as much, if not more, than we did before, because like I said, it's a way I can introduce a concept at school, and then I can create a video to kind of review it and give students practice. And these happen in EdPuzzle. So I wanted to show you an example. I happen to be in Jameson Coleman's EdPuzzle, and if you go into your student's EdPuzzle, it'll say these are the assignments that are due. These are the ones that are completed. So I talked with Jameson today. He has a little extra work to get done over the next 5 days. But when they do it, they start it. This one actually happens to be one that was provided by our teachers on our team that are planning science and ELA, because in some cases they're like ready-made. And this one is one that the kids really enjoyed about animal adaptations. And so we can take videos and insert questions, or we can actually find EdPuzzles that are already created. So when students open it and they begin to play it, it will give them some information or talk about something, and then it will present them with a question that they have to answer before they can continue. And so that's the way it works. I tell my students, if they don't know the answer, they need to go back and they need to listen to the video again. I do have students, and I want to let parents know, I do have students, and not very many, but a few that will listen to it. They won't know the answer to the question, so I'm guessing they perhaps did not listen carefully. And instead of going back, they just put in, I don't know, IDK. And then, of course, they can click continue and keep going. And obviously, if they're doing that, it's not going to meet its intended goal. So some of them are pre-made. Some of them, Mrs. Peters, I make. Like this one about multiples of 4, this is a number corner activity, and we thought it was a good one that kids could actually do at home. And so in this case, I created a video and then inserted some questions about it. So kids play it, and you can see here, it shows that they can rewatch. So
third graders, remember as you work through this EdPuzzle, just like any EdPuzzle, that it is important if you are unsure about an answer to go back and possibly listen to that portion of the video again. You don't have to go back and listen to the whole thing. You can go back and listen to that part. So remember that as you work carefully and have fun.
Okay, so then they get to the end of that. So I actually included that little note at the beginning. They click continue, and then they can keep going. So, okay. So anyway, that's EdPuzzle. Like I said, there's going to be several. That it's not the only way they're going to get their assignments, but it's one way. I know some families were interested in more like paper pencil assignments, and that will likely kind of become true. The hard thing is just then those paper and pencil assignments kind of have to go back and forth. But I understand that concern and the interest in getting kids off of computers. But anyway, it's been exciting to have kids back in class. They're tired. Just another reminder to feed them breakfast because we don't eat until 12:35. And we're also kind of crossing our fingers for snow, right? All right. Have a good day.